Hi, I am Xiao from the Faculty of Education at the University of Hong Kong. Let me start by sharing why I am doing my PhD thesis. I was helping with a gamified class. In this class, the game element leaderboard was used to engage students. By the end of the class, many students reported feeling highly motivated by this element. However, some expressed completely different feelings. One student said, "I felt so stressed. This setting made me unwilling to learn." The divergent perceptions of the same game elements are often overlooked within prior instructional practices. Instead, a universal gamification design is typically applied, but clearly the one size does not fit all. That is why my thesis is to investigate the implementation and effects of personalized gamification in education, where game elements are tailored to individual attributes. So, how can we do this? I first conducted a systematic review to identify the problems in the personalized gamified learning. Then, 3 empirical studies were conducted to address these problems. The first problem is about player type models. Existing models exhibit conceptual overlap and unsatisfactory psychometric properties, leading to confusion on which one to use in our work. Accordingly, Study 1 synthesized the 4 most prominent models to conceptualize a new player type model. A corresponding questionnaire was developed and subjected to validation. The second problem concerns the profiling of player types. Typically, the dominant player type is determined by the highest score. However, what if a student scored high in multiple player types? Therefore, Study 2 introduced an algorithm, CDM, to profile hybrid player types. The third problem is about the effectiveness of personalized gamification. Previous studies have focused on comparing this to the non-gamified condition. However, the critical question should be how it fares against the widely used one-size-fits-all gamification approach. So, Study 3 developed a system called GoPlay to provide game elements tailored to player profiles informed by Study 1 and 2. Then, a mixed method research design was applied to examine its effectiveness. Till now, what have we found? First, the new player type model and its measure was empirically validated. Second, CDM was proven a viable method profiling. Third, the personalized gamification group significantly outperformed the one-size-fits-all group. So, where next? Study 3 is to be continued as the current system still applies a static personalization method. I plan to further explore how to make it more dynamic. And thank you for listening.